What's going on, everybody? It's Pac-Man Jones with Savannah Seaport News, and today, yesterday, Savannah State students, the band members, start protesting and started a demonstration on Savannah State campus because of money owed to them. And basically what this is about, I didn't know nothing about this because I was at work when somebody actually tagged me in this and said this was newsworthy. So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And basically what the whole story is that the band members from Savannah State aren't really getting the money that they need from their scholarships, as far as their returns, or the money they get back from the school. One student in particular said that he was receiving $2,500 on his scholarship. Now he's only getting $1,250 for his scholarship. So that was one issue. And another issue, basically the issue is the contract between Savannah State and Savannah State Band. There's some rift between the contracts. The band students were trying to actually get their hands on hold of the contracts, but what they were saying was that the Savannah State was giving excuses why they couldn't give a contract. They were saying contracts have been lost, contracts have been kept away from them. That's what Ashley Dawkins, the lady that you see talking for everybody else, that I believe that's her name. And they just basically want to know where the funds are going. I mean, they want to know why we we're still band members and we're performing, but at the same time, we got to pay taxes to play in the band. And I feel like that's pretty much fucked up. And another thing, what they were saying is the band members don't get good food while they performing. All they get is water and a bag of chips. I mean, at this point, I feel like they could probably give y'all something better. I mean, I did band once before in my life. I was in 5th grade, but band, you gotta be outside, and if you're in the marching band, you gotta be marching for miles. So at some point you get hungry. So I do expect some type of better food situation with them, because you gotta understand, for a college student, most of them don't have jobs, or for some that do, they don't probably have to worry about it, but some of them don't have jobs, and a lot of them only depend on that financial aid money they get back, their school refund that they get back once a year, or I don't know how many times these guys get it. I mean, when I was in school, I only got it once a year. But that's what the students there, or every student depends on, basically, is their school refund. However, I got to break it down to you. The school doesn't technically pay y'all. The government does. It's the government's money, okay? The government then redistribute it to the school, and the school send it to you as well. They break it down like that. So even if you see, I don't know how they pay students in Savannah State. I don't know if they give them a card or if it's a check or whatever. But even though it says Savannah State's name on the check or card or whatever you got, that's still the government's money. So as far as y'all getting paid, the school technically can't pay y'all. It's the government that's paying y'all. Like, I gotta separate that. But however, with the contracts, they should actually sign a petition or actually request a view of the contract. I mean, they could do something like that, and request the contract view and give them 30 days to see the contract and see where's the money's going and how much money is incoming into the band, because I don't know how much money Savannah State is making annually per year. I don't know that answer compared to other big league schools. I mean, you got some schools that make well over $500 million in the year, like big league colleges. So I don't know how much Savannah State is worth per year. I don't know, but technically, like I said, the school doesn't pay y'all. The government does. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like they can get that issue settled. Hopefully sometime soon. I believe they're going to have some type of meeting soon about that. So I really want that to get resolved quickly, because you don't want this ruining Savannah State's heritage. A lot of great black people went to this college, so hopefully they get this in-house situation resolved. Now, in some other news, on Monday we actually had 2 men arrested for sexual assaults. One on Monday that arrested a 32-year-old Jonathan Chisholm. He was charged with rape for an incident that took place on Thursday, January the 20th, near a wooded area on Audubon Street, involving a teenage girl that he knew. Okay. And there was another incident where a man was arrested for rape on Tuesday afternoon, where a 34-year-old man by the name of Rashawn Newton, he was arrested and found in the woods in the 4300 block of Ogeechee Road. So I guess he was in the woods around that area, and they charged him with actually sexual battery. And the incident was reported around 10:30 p.m. on the 1300 block of Chatham Parkway. They're still gathering enough information for this. Any other updates, I'll let y'all know as well. And also, I have to give another update for the body that was found off Diamond Causeway. I believe I talked about this earlier. Well, actually, in my last video that I done about the news, where the body was found on Friday, January the 20th. The body that was found inside the car by Frank O. Downing Pier was the body of 26-year-old Patrick Miller. He died from a gunshot wound. The car that he died in was a 2001 Buick LeSabre. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but they're still investigating this right now. So any other updates, I'll let y'all know as well. But I have no pictures of how he looks like. So any other updates, I'll let y'all know on that as well. And in my last piece of news, we actually had a homicide Tuesday afternoon on Mercy Boulevard at the Joseph's Landing apartment complex. If you guys don't know where that's at, that's on the south side. That actually is behind the Publix that's on Abercorn. Right next to it is Windsor Arm Apartments. I wouldn't say it's in the Windsor area. I mean, it's right next to that Windsor apartment, but it's like on the edge of Windsor, I guess. But police responded to this area around 2:30 p.m. for a welfare check, and they found the body of 26-year-old Wynesha Medley lying face down. Police are investigating, see if there are any leads in this case. They have a source close to the investigation and say they do have a possible suspect in this case, and says that Medley was a victim of domestic violence. I mean, this is sad, man. I actually know somebody that stays out there. Maybe I should hit him up and see what he know of, if anything. But I mean, like I said in my other videos, homicides happen on the south side too. I mean, even though south side is safer, but I mean, it's sad. Somebody would kill somebody like her. I mean, she looked beautiful. I mean, I don't know why the situation, what happened or what took place, but I just know it couldn't have been self-defense. So rest in peace to Wynesha Medley. A really tragic situation. I'm gonna try to go through there maybe in my next video and just show y'all how it looks like, because I go over there probably like once every month or two, because I know somebody that stays out there. But just sad situation. But that's all for right now. I'll try to get to more news. I mean, my job is kind of getting in the way of my video schedule, so I'll try to post videos either really early or on my days off, because when I get off I'm just really tired. So I'll definitely keep y'all up to date on what's happening in Savannah. So any other cases that I cover, I'll give y'all updates if anything else happens. But that's all for right now. It's Pac-Man Jones with Savannah Seaport News, and I'm out.